Hi, good morning. It is still locked down, but it's morning time. I'm gonna do my makeup, and I'm super excited. I'm gonna do a really green smoky eye using the Smoke Sessions palette from Melt. You'll see it in all of its glory in just a little bit, but I wanted to take a minute to talk about my skincare. I wrote it down so I wouldn't forget it. I washed my face in the shower this morning, and I have a cleanser in the shower that I use, so I never use just body soap. So I use the Caudalie Foaming Face Wash. I don't know the actual name, but I think it's the only one they have. I followed it up with the Peter Thomas Roth 10% Glycolic Toner. And anyone who's taken a skincare class from me knows that already or is familiar with it. I love that for the instant exfoliation, makes my skin super smooth and gets all that dead skin that just makes you look, you know, takes it right off. I use the Ordinary Caffeine Eye Serum for the puffiness around the eyes, so I feel totally depuffed. The Shiseido Eudermine water, which is a beautiful hydrating essence water. It's hyaluronic acid, which goes deep into the pores to hydrate, which every awesome woman needs. It has a really beautiful story behind it. Something about it being created for the geishas because their skin was damaged due to the lead in the white paint that they used on their faces. So the formula hasn't really changed much over the last 100+ years, just the packaging. But you can see in the picture, it's that tall red bottle with a little kind of little plug on top. It's just really beautiful. I even just love having it sit on my vanity. It's beautiful. I use the Skin Food Peach Emulsion, which is kind of like a lotiony water, which also hydrates the skin. Hydration. I then use the Ordinary Salicylic Serum. The reason why I use it in the morning sometimes is because I feel like it closes my pores up a little bit, which have kind of opened up in the last few years in this area and even right here a little bit. So I like that. And I use the IT Cosmetics eye moisturizer and the Vitamin Nectar moisturizer from Fresh. This is one that smells like tangerines and it's so delicious. I even feel a little tingle when I put it on my skin sometimes, which is cool. So I know there's something in it that's doing some good things for my skin. I already put my Lorac primer on my eyes, so I'm gonna go right into my eyebrows. Again, I'm using the Corduroy from MAC, which is a reddish brown eyeshadow. I'm gonna do my brows really quickly because I do them in every video. That never changes. So let me know if you don't want to see me do my brows anymore. I'm happy to do them, you know, quickly before I pop on, but let's jam through it. Okay, so today I think they're maybe kind of talking to each other, but they're not related today. So that's all I have to say about that. Okay, so I'm gonna go into a really intense eye. I'm gonna actually do false lashes today, because why not? I'm gonna actually curl my lashes before this time. Because I don't want to lift any of that eyeshadow later or mess it up by touching it with the eyelash curler. Okay. All right, so the palette I'm going to use today is called Smoke Sessions by Melt. I love it because look at the greens, even the golds, with the exception of the last one, even the golds have green. But I mean, that one right there, that green is so gorgeous. So I'm gonna start with my Marc Jacobs eyeliner actually. And I'm gonna do some messy black just around my eyelid. Sorry, around my lash line. And then I'm gonna take kind of a stiff brush like this one and just kind of blend that a little bit. And again, smoky eyes or messy eyes. So there's that. Okay, so I'm gonna do my tight lining now as well. So tight lining is going in between the lashes and filling in any spots that you see. And if you look close in the mirror, and if you can see kind of your inside area here, in between your lashes, you want a tight line, if your eyes aren't sensitive. I like doing it because it helps hide the false lashes I'm going to put on later. So when I do it on myself, I hold a little mirror really as far down as I can take it, and I just come up in between here. And I'm just pushing up in between my lashes. So you want to make sure that your crayon eyeliner is kind of soft, so you don't hurt yourself, and you don't want to have to press over and over and over again either. Like that. And I don't normally do my waterline, but I'm feeling kind of sassy today. So I'm gonna do kind of my whole inside waterline. And I know I'm always against it because it makes my eyes look smaller, but I don't care. All right, so let's do the other side. Press up in between. You can also do the inside waterline with a flesh color liner if you want to make your eyes look bigger. But that's definitely not what we're doing today. So I want to make sure there's black all the way down to my lash line. Okay. And then, yes, I have here somewhere a liquid liner. My Hourglass liquid liner. So I'm just gonna go right along my lash line and stamp. Just to make sure you don't see any skin. I want a really intense, dark lash line. Very dramatic, very 60s. I love it. Okay, so I'm gonna come back with this guy and just make sure everything that can be smudged is smudged. I like the Marc Jacobs liner because it's very creamy, but it gives you a good amount of time to smudge it and work with it. And then when it sets, it is set. It is waterproof. But it's a gel liner, so you get that kind of work time with it. Okay, so now I'm gonna go in with that dark green, that super yummy dark green shadow, and press it on top. It's like electric green. I love it. I'm covering my whole lid with that almost Christmas green. Oh my gosh, it is. It's Christmas green. Makes me so happy. So if you're wondering why I did all that black just to put the green on top of it, that is a very valid question. That's because I'm gonna blend this green a little bit and it will stick more intensely to the part that's black. So I brought a clean brush today because I don't want anything messing up my green. So let's go here. Just like that. Okay, I'm gonna go back in with the little brush, clean this off, and I'm gonna go in with this deeper army one on the inside and outside corner. Can you see what it's doing, how it's changing that green a little bit? I love it. I love it. That outer triangle too. So I'm just creating some dimension with the green. And now I'm gonna go in with the Huda palette again. If this ever goes away, I'll be devastated, but I'm using the Huda Warm Brown. I do love the crease colors. So today I'm gonna use this one here, which is not as orange as that one there. I'm gonna use this kind of more neutral one. And just lightly do that crease a little bit. Just a little bit. Okay. Just adding a little bit of, sorry, you can see. Again, just to push back that intense lid space, crease space that I have. So just take that up a little bit. And I'm just using it to blend that green. Okay. All right, so now I'm almost scared to do it, but I'm I'm gonna use that green right there in my crease. We'll see what happens. All right. There we go. So I just needed this there to give this new color something else to blend into. Going big today. So since I'm gonna do lashes, I'm gonna skip mascara because I still have a little bit on. So I'm gonna say, well, who am I kidding? All right, let's just put another coat on there. Okay, there's that. And I'm gonna go on to complexion. Let's do, so I'm almost at the end of my Kevin Alcone primer, and I feel like I have so many products and use so many different things that I never really finish a lot of stuff. And this one I'm almost finished with, so I'm kind of excited. So I'm very motivated to just use it every day and use it up. So that's what I'm gonna do. It's hydrating, so why not? Okay. I should probably stop saying okay all the time. Giving the illusion of spending time in the sun. So I love peach or coral blush with bronzer. I love it so much. And I also heard that Adele loves peach blush blended out with her contour. So it's good enough for Adele, it's good enough for me. I'm using today the NARS Luster liquid blush. I love it. I'm going to just squirt a little bit into the palm of my hand and use my contour brush just really softly blend it out. I'll wash that off later. Okay, so now I'm going to powder that. So the blush is a little strong, but that's okay because the powder is going to soften it. All right. Another new item I'm going to use today is one of my other favorite highlighters. It's by Ofra or Ofra, probably Ofra because there's not two F's. It's the Rodeo Drive highlighter. I have one in my kit. I love it. It's beautiful, kind of like a light goldish champagne maybe. But I love it. And no, you can't have too many highlighters. That was easy enough. All right, so I'm gonna finish my under eye. All right, so let's see. I think I'll start with a little bit of the brown from the Huda palette. I'm gonna go big and smoky because the lashes today are gadonk. So. There we go. And notice today I didn't take my concealer up here and make that really clean because I'm going full smoky. I don't care if it's clean. I'm gonna be thrilled if it's not. So I'm gonna tap in again underneath my eye with this dark green here. That'd be my first color. So I'm gonna use my brush and just kind of squish it a little bit. I'm gonna start at the outside, so my point of intensity, so where I put my brush down first is gonna be the darkest color. So I don't want the darkest color of this dark color to be like right under there. So I'm gonna start at the outside and just blend it in. Okay, I thought that was gonna be way darker, so that's good. And blend it. Love it. Okay. So lockdown, I had to go to Sprouts today for fruit, and I gave in and bought some gluten-free chocolate chip cookies, and the Diet Gods paid me back by the entire box being pulverized when I opened it. It's like cookie dust. So thanks, Diet God. So in the trash that went. So, okay, so now smoky eye. I'm gonna use this one that I put on top of my eye, underneath my eye now. I'm gonna use this little brush here so it's smaller. Notice each color is kind of getting closer to the eye because I wanna create this gradation in color going down just like I did going up. So I'm gonna use the tip of this and I'm kind of tapping into it straight up and down. So I'm just getting the color on the edge of the brush and right up at the lash line. Now, blend, always blend. Okay, so now it's funny, my eyes are already bothering me a little bit with the tight lining, but I'm committed to it. I'm gonna do it. I may have to run upstairs and take the water line off afterwards, but I'm gonna do it. So here goes nothing. Okay. I need to stop saying that. I'm gonna go and just kind of color my lashes a little bit. Kind of doing the tight lining that I did up top, down below. So I'm trying to really get that line where my lashes are coming out. All right. Bottom mascara it is. Last but not least, the highlighter in the inside corner of the eye. So if you want to put highlighter under your brow a little bit, that's cool. Do it over your iris. Don't take it all the way across necessarily because it looks a little dated. Now, what you want the highlight to do is to bring attraction to your eyes, the focus to your eyes. So if you just have a stripe of shimmer, it doesn't really do that. But if you have the shimmer over your eye, then you really bring the focus to your eye. The windows to our souls. Yes. So I'm going to wrap up with the same peach lipstick I wore yesterday, which is this Old as Dirt Cute Caramel lip liner from Sephora. Lime Crime. This is Coquette, the unicorn lipstick. Curious why I bought it? It's a good matte peach, very matte. Which I love. I love matte lipstick. But I will pop a little bit of the MAC lip gloss on because I also love to shine. All right, so this is today's makeup. I'm gonna do the lashes in another video. So you gotta come back and watch that one. But here's the look, the eyes. I hope you like it. I did this with green. You could also do it with black, brown, purple, blue, grays, pinks, reds, any color you want. I just love green, which is no surprise. Thanks for watching, and stay tuned, come back. I'll do the eyelashes next.